So, what you doing? Oh. Hey, what's up, Inner Critic? Well, I finished writing the first chapter, and the second chapter isn't coming out so well. Oh, okay. Alright, well, let's hear it. Okay. The man, despite the fierce winds that tore at him, took his jacket off. Oh my god, that is horrible. Ugh. You're gonna have to rewrite that. Well, I know. That's garbage, man. Like, how could someone just... Ugh. Rewrite it. It is absolute garbage. You gotta get that done right. Hey, you wanna hear a joke? Sure. What's the difference between a terrorist and a publisher? You can negotiate with the terrorist. Hello and welcome to another video of writing essential tools. Essential writing tools. We're going to be talking a little bit about learning to silence that inner critic. Now, when you get writing advice, they usually come about two categories. One is about writing style, and the other is about writing habits. And one of the most important habits that you need to have when you're writing is to silence the inner critic. At least until your first draft is done. Now, I'm not talking about the first draft of your first chapter. I'm talking about the first draft of that 500-page killer that you're writing. The inner critic is only useful when there's enough material to be critical about. A good habit to develop is to not look back as you write, to trudge on through those words and pages until you've met the end. Now, you might say to yourself, well, I don't know if I want to keep this plot point in, though. So I might need to rewrite it until it's... Stop! I don't want to hear it. Now, you can't fool me. I know how desperately you want to go back and rewrite those chapters and sentences. And you know what? I don't blame you because that happens to me too. But don't. That plot point that you may think you want to change or fine-tune for later, you might end up cutting that out altogether by the time you're finished with your story. And you've just wasted valuable writing time. Honestly, it's much easier to fine-tune those changes once your story is complete. That way you see the whole picture and you can plug in where those certain plot points work, and you can take out other plot points that don't work. That's the whole point of editing after you're done with the first draft. Don't hamper your book's success with changes that are trivial, because the story is a well-oiled machine. It's you're tightening those cogs to make sure the wheels are spinning properly. This is your story. You know the beginning and you know the end. One of the greatest critics of his own works was H.P. Lovecraft. Now, he was so critical of his work that he never gave any praise to any of it. But there's a difference between him and you. He got his works published. Get to it. Have at least one person in your writing friends take a look at your project and give you praise over it, because it helps when someone gives a positive outlook on your work to continue to move forward till the end. You'll get those criticisms, but just wait, because they have a certain usefulness to them. But early on in your first draft, there isn't much usefulness for those kinds of things, because no one's first draft is perfect. And then maybe you can be that helping hand to someone else's life and in their own writing career. Well, anyways, that's it for this week's video. If you're interested, Knights Without Kings, the book that I've written and published, it is available on Kindle and Amazon, so take a look there if you're interested. It's a dark fantasy. I have a couple trailers and videos talking about that on this channel, so links will be down in the description for that. I'm very active on Facebook and YouTube, so if you want to have more information on some of the things I do and the content that I put out every weekend, go on over to Facebook, link in the description, and like and subscribe to this video if it was helpful at all to you in any single way. And let me know what you think about silencing your inner critic and what the structure and style that you take when writing, because maybe it helps you to have that inner critic. I mean, I'm not going to say this works with everybody. Some people are different. Some writers are certainly different. Alright, that's it for this one, and I'll see you guys in the next one, okay? Take it easy out there and be safe. It's a crazy world out there, so a lot of crazy people. Bye.
I got used to the silence as I stuck in my cage. You cannot miss what you have never seen before.